Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a Curology review, basically my results after the free trial month. But I just wanted to do like a raw review of the pros and cons that I found while using it. So if you want to know, just keep on watching. I had been seeing ads absolutely everywhere for Curology before I even researched it or anything. If you don't know what Curology is, it's basically like a custom-made skincare product. I saw them on all my social media platforms, but they were always like sponsored videos by different influencers. It always kind of made me second guess whether they were making the product seem better than it was. That's not to say like all sponsored videos are like that, but as someone who's just watching it, I was a little curious, and so I decided to just try it out. Basically, you just go on to Curology.com and you make an account, you answer a few questions about your skin, and you send in a couple photos. I believe it's like 3 pictures, and then you get an actual dermatologist assigned to your account who you can ask questions and like message through your account. I believe you choose which subscription service you want. I think there's like 3. The one I got was the cheapest one. It was the smallest container of just like the acne medicine lotion, and then the second one is just a bigger version of that, and then the third one is like an entire routine. So it comes with like a cleanser, the acne lotion, and then like a daily moisturizer, and then each one is different price points. Just wanted to get the smallest one in case I didn't like it, and in the case that I forgot to cancel my subscription, I would have been charged less. And a little background on my skin. I've never been one to break out a lot. Like in high school, I would break out like a little bit on my forehead and maybe sometimes like on my jawline, but I would never break out like on my cheeks or anything. But once I got to college, I started getting like different types of acne. So I did start breaking out all along my cheeks and my jawline, and I would rarely get like breakouts on my forehead anymore. And so that's what really kind of drove me to try Curology. I also got like little bumps under my skin. They weren't even like pimples or like blackheads or anything. They were just like the color of my skin, just like bumps. And I was seeing all of these reviews and all of these people raving about Curology and how it cured their acne. And so that's kind of why I tried it, and it was only $4.95. But just starting off with the pros of Curology, basically I've already explained how you set up your account and everything. It ships out pretty fast. I believe I got mine within like 4 days after making my account. Overall, it was a super easy process to set up my account. Honestly, not even the hardest thing, but the most like involved thing was taking pictures and uploading them to my computer. But even that is like not hard at all. And then just like waiting for it, which was super quick. Another thing I really liked was that I didn't have to change up my skincare routine at all. I just basically added in the Curology product, and I only used it at night because that's what it said on the bottle. A super easy product to implement into my skincare routine, and I didn't have to like get rid of anything or buy new products to use with it or anything, which I really liked. I also really liked how you had direct access to an actual dermatologist, and it does have a picture of their face. So it feels like you're talking to like an actual professional, especially if you had any questions or concerns. I even asked a few questions about like the products I was using aside from Curology, and he helped me out, which was super cool. And also, and probably the biggest pro, was that it helped my skin. I'll put in some pictures of before. I was breaking out like a lot, which is what was the final push for me to do it. But overall, like the biggest pro is that it did help my acne, but it didn't like cure it, basically. Moving on to the cons, I did have a couple of things that I didn't really like about the product in the process, which ultimately led me to canceling my subscription. The first one was that I did get a smaller bottle than I was expected. I know it probably told me like the fluid ounces on the website and everything, but it just looked a lot smaller when I received it. And I believe the subscription service I chose was the $30 a month, and I get a new one shipped every month. Even for that, I feel like the amount of product I received wasn't really worth $30, especially if I do have to keep repurchasing other skincare products in my routine. So that was the thing I didn't really like. but I kind of got over it because I figured it would last me the entire month. But unfortunately it didn't, because like my subscription was on a monthly basis. I would assume it would last, you know, 4 weeks, a month, but it lasted a little less than 4 weeks, and I did like forget to use it sometimes, like not a lot, but like now and then. And so I didn't think it lasted as long, which I thought was kind of weird. And then another con was that it didn't really help with the texture of my skin, like those bumps I was talking about. When I was filling out the questions to start my account, one of the things I checked off that I wanted improvement on was the texture. And I really saw like absolutely no improvement. And I mean, it didn't make it worse, it just didn't really change it at all. And I don't know if it's because I only used it for 1 month, or you know, I need to be using it for a longer period of time, but I just felt like if it really worked for my skin, it would have shown at least a little bit of improvement after using it, you know, almost every single night for a month. So that was kind of a big thing, and that's honestly like one of the biggest things about my skin that I want improvement on. So I just want to emphasize it did help my acne. As you can see, I don't really have that many like active breakouts, like active pimples is what I kind of call them, like super red and like hurting pimples, but I do still have like acne scars, but that's obviously not because of the Curology or anything. That's just because it takes time for them to heal. My battery just died, so if the angle shifted or the lighting's weird, that is why. But again, like I was saying, it didn't help my texture at all. It's honestly kind of the biggest thing, and with that kind of played in with how much it costs if I were to keep doing it. Again, like $30 a month plus like all like my face wash, moisturizer, toner, like everything else I'm using. That really adds up, especially if I wasn't really seeing as much improvement as I was hoping to. But that is basically my experience with Curology. Everyone is gonna have a different experience, I think, and honestly it was, you know, only $5 like what they say in the ads. So if you are super curious or you do want to try it out, honestly, I would just do it. You are totally able to cancel your subscription. It's not hard. I know there's some companies that you're able to do a free subscription, but then you have to pay for the first month after that, and Curology doesn't do that. So if you really don't like it, you can cancel it. And if you cancel it and you change your mind and you do want to keep the subscription, you can go back and add it in too. So honestly, just try it if you're curious. Super easy. And one more thing I want to mention is I have been off of it for probably about like 2 or 3 weeks, and my skin hasn't exploded. Knock on wood that it doesn't, but like it hasn't like broken out like crazy, which is something I was honestly worried about. I feel really confident in my skin right now. I have implemented a few new products in my skincare routine that I think really helped. So if you do want to see my morning and night skincare routine, let me know. But other than that, I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! It's not for me to say.